Hello, I'm Peter Bergman. This is my official YouTube channel. I'll be updating you with the latest news, so please subscribe to my channel.
Welcome back to our channel, where we dive into the absolute madness of Genoa City. Today is another chaotic day in the soap universe, and we are so glad you are here to unpack it all with us. Make sure you are seated because we have a lot of ground to cover. Okay, I literally cannot believe this. Can we please process this mess together? Might delete this later, but I seriously can't stay silent about this anymore. It is currently 3 a.m. My eyes are burning. I am running on zero sleep and pure unadulterated caffeine, and I just hit record because this grueling decade-long journey with the Newman family has finally pushed me over the edge. Look, I am ditching the script entirely. I am breaking all the filters because I am here to deliver some unfiltered, hard truths about what is going down. Basically, there are legacy legends carrying this entire narrative journey on their shoulders, while others are single-handedly testing my sanity, and I am going to call every single one of them out right here, right now. Honestly, I need the digital hive mind to witness my existential collapse, because what just happened is absolute narrative betrayal and transcendent hype mashed into one toxic cocktail. Listen, let us talk about the absolute biggest shocker of the century. Unbelievable, guys. What's going on here? To protect Nick Newman from literally going to prison for fentanyl possession, Adam Newman, yes, the perennial black sheep, the king of chaos, the man who has been blamed for every single thing wrong in this town, made a total game changer of a decision. Suddenly, Adam steps up and takes the fall. He claims the entire stash of highly illegal, highly lethal fentanyl is times his. Look, Adam is literally sacrificing his freedom, throwing himself to the wolves, and letting the authorities lock him in a cage just so the golden boy Nick does not have to wear a jumpsuit. This is a major flex of brotherly loyalty. Nick was buying more drugs to stay sharp for that Matt Clark nightmare, and Adam just absorbs the nuclear blast. It is mind-blowing. Basically, Adam is sitting in a jail cell right now, taking the heat for a crime he did not commit, and it is low-key my new obsession because the psychological layers here are just times insane. Suddenly, we have to talk about Victor Newman, because his reaction is everything. Look, Victor is completely and utterly bang-wang stunned beyond comprehension by the sacrifice of his estranged son. Honestly, Victor has spent decades pitting his children against each other, orchestrating these massive Machiavellian loyalty tests, and now the son he has marginalized the most is the one falling on the sword to save the family name. Basically, Victor is standing there watching Adam get hauled off, and you can see the absolute tectonic plates of his worldview shifting. He is literally reevaluating his existence. The patriarch is suddenly realizing the son he treated like dirt is holding the family together. It is a raw frame packing a lethal crunch. Victor is realizing that his golden boy Nick is deeply compromised, while Adam, the outcast, is the ultimate protector. Wait, actually, maybe Victor always knew Adam was like this? No, he definitely didn't. He has been awful to Adam. Honestly, I am contradicting myself because my brain is fried, but you get the point. Then there is Nikki. Listen, Nikki Newman is out here drowning in an ocean of her own guilt, and honestly, it is about time. She has spent her entire life looking down her nose at Adam, despising him, treating him like a contagion that infected her perfect family. Suddenly, she is slammed with the reality that this monster is the only reason her precious son Nick isn't rotting in a maximum security prison. Basically, Nikki is feeling this overwhelming, crushing guilt because she has always kin-rare despised Adam, and now she owes him everything. She is forced to look in the mirror and realize her judgment was entirely flawed. This is a spiritual reckoning for Nikki. The irony is absolutely deafening. She pushed for this massive family intervention for Nick, demanding 24/7 inpatient rehab, but she never expected Adam to be the sacrificial lamb that bought them the time to do it. Whoa, I've really gone off chasing butterflies into another dimension. Bringing the signal back, let's stick to the script, because just when you think Adam's sacrifice stabilized the situation, the writers drop a bomb. Look, the whole point of Adam going to prison was to give Nick a chance to get clean, right? It was supposed to be this tragic redemption arc that saves Nick's life. But no, basically, the universe hates us and the writers want us to suffer. Please tell me I'm not the only one losing my mind over this. Victoria Newman, the fiercely loyal sister who has been trying to hold this shattered family together, discovers the most horrifying truth imaginable. Suddenly, she realizes that Nick is still using. Yes, you heard me correctly. While Adam is sitting in a cold concrete cell, eating terrible prison food and facing years behind bars, Nick is out here secretly popping pills and snorting powders. Victoria catches him red-handed, continuing to sneak fentanyl to function. Honestly, this is where I completely lost it. I was screaming at my screen, how could Nick do this? Basically, Adam threw his life away for absolutely nothing. Nick is so deeply entrenched in this addiction, so utterly delusional and defensive, that he is willing to let his brother rot while he continues to chase the dragon. It is sickening, it is tragic, and it is a total game changer for how we view Nick Newman as a legacy character. Look, we have to dive deep into Nick's psychology here because it is just completely fractured. Nick has always been the protector, the righteous one, the guy who points the finger at Adam's darkness. But right now, Nick is the villain of his own story. He is gaslighting everyone. He is telling himself that he needs the drugs to stay sharp, to handle this Matt Clark situation, but basically he is just an addict lying to survive. Honestly, seeing Nick betray Adam's sacrifice like this is a raw, jagged pill to swallow. Suddenly, the moral high ground has inverted. Nick is acting like a desperate animal, justifying his continued use while Adam rots. My brain is short-circuiting. It is a betrayal on a molecular level. And now we arrive at Victoria's impossible, soul-crushing dilemma. Listen, Victoria is standing at the ultimate moral crossroads, and honestly, I do not envy her for a single second. She is torn between two horrific options. Does she expose Nick, Vatch Trun, his continued drug use, which would instantly destroy Nick's life, send him to prison, and completely shatter his reputation? But doing so would save Adam, the brother she has always had a complicated, often toxic relationship with. Or does she stay silent? Does she let Adam take the fall to protect the Newman family's pristine reputation? Basically, Victoria has to choose who lives and who dies socially. It is a major flex of storytelling, but it is tearing her apart. Suddenly, she has the power to destroy the golden boy to save the black sheep. Honestly, she might just let Adam rot because she loves Nick, but wait, she knows Nick will die if he doesn't stop. I am contradicting myself again, but she is spiraling. Basically, this entire situation is slowly, agonizingly tearing the Newman family apart from the inside out. Every member has their own toe and ting reeing their private calculations. Victor manages the fallout, Nikki battles her guilt, Adam plays the martyr in jail, and Nick is lost in a chemical haze. Victoria holds the detonator to the family dynamic. Look, this happens when a legacy family builds on manipulation. Suddenly, the structure collapses under addiction and sacrifice. Honestly, I am exhausted. My psychic damage is immeasurable. I am logging off, but brace yourselves because Genoa City is about to burn to the ground.
Thank you for watching my video. I will be updating regularly with the latest news, so please remember to subscribe to my channel to support me.